What is up, guys? So for this video I wanted to discuss an interesting potential subplot that could emerge in season 4 of Better Call Saul involving Gus and his business partner Max Arciniega.
Explain yourself.
Okay, so as many fans of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are aware, there has been some speculation surrounding the nature of the relationship between Gus and Max in Breaking Bad. While nothing definitive has been confirmed regarding the extent of the relationship between these two characters, some people have presumed that Gus and Max were more than just business partners. Furthermore, in an article with Entertainment Weekly in 2011, following the conclusion of season 4 of Breaking Bad, series creator Vince Gilligan articulated his own beliefs surrounding this theory. He stated, "Gus is a man who had one Achilles heel as far as we know, his burning desire for vengeance against the people who killed Max, who was very important to him. We don't tend to nail things down on Breaking Bad, and it's fun to be a little mysterious, and it's nice to have the audience come up with backstories on their own. Having said that, I personally think Max was more than just a friend to Gus. I think they were probably lovers, and therefore it was understandably a very crushing, terrible loss for Gus, one that he would never forget. That one bit of emotion that he allowed himself ultimately proved to be his undoing." So with this being said, moving forward in season 4 of Better Call Saul, I am interested to see if the writers will choose to pursue this topic in more depth and provide a definitive answer to this open-ended question surrounding Gus and Max from Breaking Bad. As mentioned previously, while there is currently no concrete information regarding this relationship, and at this point in time fans are left to their own individual interpretations, at the same time, we did see scenes in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul respectively that could be interpreted as dialogue that is alluding to the extent of the relationship between Gus and Max. With this being said, in season 4 of Breaking Bad in the episode entitled Hermanos, during the flashback scene to the death of Max, Hector proceeds to urinate in the swimming pool and then makes some subsequent remarks towards Gus and Max.
¿Y ustedes? Ellos no van a decir nada. Les gusta lo que ven.
Additionally, another comment of this nature was stated by Hector in season 3 of Better Call Saul in the episode entitled Sabrosito during another flashback scene, which could also be interpreted as a reference to the relationship between Gus and Max.
Ah, los pollos hermanos, qué bien, bolsa. Mira, Héctor, pollos hermanos.
Yo diría los culos, hermano.
So, taking these two scenes into consideration, in my interpretation, I think this dialogue by Hector in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul could be construed as subtle jabs towards Gus and Max that are alluding to the nature of their relationship. So, with this being said, I think the creators of Better Call Saul may potentially provide a definitive answer to the specific plot detail from Breaking Bad, moving forward in season 4, in order to conclusively display the depth of the motivation of Gus Fring's desire for vengeance against the people who killed Max, as Vince Gilligan stated in the aforementioned article. Furthermore, in regards to the development of Gus Fring's backstory as we move forward in Better Call Saul, I want to discuss a piece of Breaking Bad dialogue that took place in season 3 in the episode entitled Abiquiu, during the scene where Walter White goes over to Gus Fring's house for dinner. In this scene, during a piece of throwaway dialogue, we hear Gus allude to the fact that he has children.
"This is a Chilean dish that I love, but I never get to make it. Kids won't eat it. But, you know how that is."
So, while the dialogue in this scene is somewhat ambiguous, this scene is seemingly indicating that Gus is stating that he has children. However, over the entire course of Breaking Bad, after this episode, and now through the first 3 seasons of Better Call Saul, Gus Fring's children have not been mentioned or even alluded to again. It is also worth noting that this throwaway dialogue by Gus took place in season 3 of Breaking Bad, prior to Gus Fring's backstory being developed in further detail in season 4. So, while this is not the most crucial detail in regards to Gus Fring's character, I am sure the writers have considered this dialogue from Breaking Bad surrounding Gus Fring's children in order to avoid any major errors in continuity and potential plot holes that could arise as a result of this dialogue and any plot involving Gus moving forward in season 4 of Better Call Saul and beyond. So, taking all this into consideration, as Gus Fring appears to be set to become an even more integral part of Better Call Saul in season 4, it will be very interesting to see if the writers will display a dark and intricate backstory of Gus Fring based on his mysterious past in Chile, along with other ambiguous details of his past in a similar capacity as they did with Mike Ehrmantraut in season 1, where details surrounding Mike's granddaughter, daughter-in-law, and his past in Philadelphia that were only alluded to in very little detail in Breaking Bad were then fully expanded and developed in Better Call Saul to add an additional layer of depth to Mike's already complex character, which ended up displaying and explaining the motivation behind Mike's actions, as well as his entire reason for being. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, you should definitely check out the other Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad videos on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos. As always, my name is Anton Jackson, thanks again for watching.